Hi guys, thanks for joining. In this video we are taking a closer look on how to build a rig basically for the red Dsmc2. This one is the Red Dragon X. Most of the parts that I found are second-hand or used because this camera is discontinued, but I think I found a pretty cool solution for everything. So grab your favorite cup of coffee and stick with me, and we're gonna do that right now. Alright. So this is the body of the Dsmc2. Just basically before we're gonna start, I think some of the necessities I don't want to go over too much. This is the V-lock expander here. So here I can hook on a V-mount and have my ins and outs basically. And also I have a locking EF mount here on front, but I also have a PL mount. But for this rig we are sticking with the EF mount. So I have for a little bit of rigging solution, because I think the body is there's not too much space where I can rig things on basically. So therefore I think something which is basically essential is kind of a rigging solution for a top plate and a base plate. This one is from Rodent Camera that also has the rod extension here, and this one is the top pin, which is also pretty cool because it also has these pins on top, so therefore it also will transfer all the data from the body to all the other accessories. So this one is pretty cool. So I turn my camera upside down, right so. Then I grab here, I don't need this one. So first one is attaching it, so I just hook it on top of these screws right here. So I use my Leverman to pull them tight. This one is a tool that I can recommend to anybody. We have also a solution for having some rods on here, but also I will use a base plate for like a tripod, something like that. So this one is a typical Manfrotto tripod plate, so that one will go on too as well. Just place it on top as well. And the right direction would be this one right here. So 3/4 goes in here, and then I can put them tight. Alright. Now we have the basics all set. I have my camera that way, and now I use the wooden camera top plate again. These connectors or these pins here are really cool because these ones are transferring all the data that we need to. This is the wooden camera pass-through plate. So, and this one goes on top, right so. Then I use my Allen wrench. This one is from Red. Just give them. And this one is also great because I have now here all around the body basically some mounting options if I want to attach like a video transmission system or something like that. I have threads to mount something at here, but just for the sake of that everything is working, this one is the Red Mini Mag. This one is a 480 gig. This one comes in here. Still very expensive though. I think you pay around 500 for one these days, so they're still pretty expensive. Alright, what comes on next is the monitor. So this one is the Red 5-inch monitor. They also have a 7-inch. Personally for me the 7 out of the 5-inch works just fine. So as you can see right here, we have the pins on the bottom of the monitor, and we also have them on the plate. So these ones we have to align right now. Just double check. And that one should be it. But now we have the monitor on here, so I can swivel it around, and I still have the option to put it on the side if I need to. And also this side handle here from Red, this is the outrigger handle. This is also pretty nice, so I think it's pretty good handle basically. And here I also have these pins on the bottom, so these ones go on the plate as well, so I can trigger record All right, and this one goes directly behind the monitor, right? So just let me make sure that everything is aligned as it should. So now we have the side handle on here, and as you can see, it is a pretty good feeling, so have it in the hand like that. For this top handle, this is just the basic top handle from Red. For my impression, it could be a little bit bigger. It's a little bit on the smaller side, so if you see it in my hand right here. But yeah, I think it works. Most people rig it like that one, so that they have it on the back here and then grab it like that one. But personally, I found also very useful to have it on top of the outrigger handle, and then it doesn't interfere with my monitor because I'm always like above. So therefore this configuration also works really well for me. And this one also makes it very easy if I put the camera in the case and then I just unscrew the side handle, and when I want to start shooting, then I just have to turn on the side handle because the top handle is already attached to it. So now we have done a pretty good job, so I can carry it around like that or like this one, and I can still perfectly see everything that is on my monitor. What I'm gonna do now is adding some rods here. So these ones are from Small Rig, and I put it on the screen which size they are, but a little bit smaller, so that I have a little bit like a cleaner rig. Just let me unscrew it right here, and that one goes in like that. For example, if you're looking in the internet, don't buy this base plate from Tilta, because also they have like this rod extension for Dsmc2. This one has not the right spacing, so either you use one from Small Rig if you are lucky to find that, or this one here from Wooden Camera, which I got, which is pretty nice. And what's pretty cool here is that we have a locking EF mount, so I first unlock it, the cap comes off. And here I have the DZO Westbit Prime. Now it's already pretty tight and I can still lock it. And now everything is as it should be. And already this rig, I mean, I still have to add a battery, but already this one is kind of a workable solution. But what I come up with is, first things first, V-mount on the back. This one is a micro V-mount. You can also get a bigger one, but I found like these one just work fine. And now what I have here is solution from Shape. They have some pretty cool handles, and these ones go right onto the on the rods. Just let me show it to you right that way. Just right in front, basically where I want to have them. And now I just can attach here. We'll do it like so they can basically see it better. I can attach this handle here. This one is pretty cool for like a documentary style setup or run and gun solution, because over time the camera can get pretty heavy, and the cool thing is if I want to adjust it, I can just do it like so, this one, and I can basically, however I'm shooting, I can have the camera right here, or I can adjust this one as well. So this one works pretty fine for me actually. And yeah, this one already is like my setup when I'm like doing run and gun, stuff like that. I mostly have like an AC which is pulling focused in for me, so I probably will add on a rod here or a focus motor, which is then controlling the focus. But all in all, this is a pretty cool solution, and you can you can shoot handheld this way, pretty cool. So I like that solution and it comes off really easily. The only thing that's a little bit complicated that way is if you want to slide it onto a tripod. So I would advise to get a tripod where you can put it on sideways, and that way it works pretty well actually. So I still can see my monitor and everything. I still have full control over everything through this top plate, and I also have the added bonus now that I can mount accessories to here or to here. I probably will also add, they have like a side chain or something like that, so a side piece which goes onto the side from here to here, which is then also, yeah, they have multiple threads in there, and the whole thing is also a huge NATO rail, so you can slap on also another handle this way if you want to. And yeah, this one, just let me double check if I haven't forgotten anything. But now, actually, this is the solution that I come up with. I hope this one was helpful to you, and if it did, then just drop the likes, and if you have any further questions, then just drop them in the comments down below, and I'm gonna see you in my next one. Cheers!